right, and we are back after a 10-day so-called vacation from the job, which I am headed to now. Sticky fingers and all. Honey from my tea. As I was loading up and getting into the car, by the way, today is would-be date 92 of Manifestation Journey. Today's date, yeah. I have no clue, to be honest with you. I know it's after the 4th. Anyways, we'll figure it out. The Monday after the 4th of July. But day 92. What I've come to date. Okay, where am I at mentally, right? So, as most of you know, if you've been following the journey, my daughter has come back to the state. You would think that would have changed a lot of things, but it hasn't. I'm just being real with you. Got into essentially what's happening now is all the indoctrination, all of the toxicity that her mom has put into her. Men, we lose that battle. We lose that battle. I didn't say war, but battle. We lose that battle because naturally the mother has majority placement. When it comes to a young lady, a girl, baby, whatever, female, that's just probably the way it's going to be, unless there's extenuating circumstances of abuse and all this kind of stuff, right? And even that is going to be a difficult uphill climb to try to get majority placement over a woman, okay? That's just what it is. So that means that however the woman feels about you as the man, as the father, will be made known, whether from a biased standpoint, prejudicial standpoint, what have you. All of that will be absorbed into your child, and how you feel about it will matter little. Now, I believe in positivity, I believe in speaking life, all of those things. But as I was packing up again to get into the car today, it struck me that these situations are anything but normal anyways. What do I mean by that? For a willing father to be isolated, ostracized, deprived of, involving the relationship that he wants to have with his child is unnatural. Very much so. I don't care what the situation is, short of a father abusing his child, right? If the father is willing to be there, this is unnatural to keep him from his child. Okay? That's it, and that's all. It's unnatural. So how can you fight this particular type situation fairly? By that I mean just be patient, just be kind, just be loving, just be understanding. All of the sentiments of civil, society, all of the social norms. You, as the man, just continue to be nice. Good will come to you. They will suffer. Don't worry about it. Everything will work out fine. No, that can't be true. Because in the first instance, this situation is all wrong. It's unnatural. Understand. It's unnatural for a father to be separated intentionally and out of spite from their child. So how can that produce anything good? I'm experiencing that, and I know I'm not the worst case scenario. In no way am I diminishing anybody else's situation just because of mine. But now this is culminated into, even though she is back in the state, which is a wonderful thing, at least I know sometimes she's alive. But out of the last 2 months, 3 months, whatever, okay, I've seen her one time at that breakfast I let you guys know about. That's it. Other than that, I've been sending messages, text messaging, all that kind of thing, right? And I've been getting the cold shoulder, or if it, sometimes maybe, a text back sometimes, right? Or, every once in a while. But there'll be a week of nothing. Like, I don't know what's going on, nothing. So, and so now, because I have become more, boisterous, not boisterous, boisterous is the wrong term. I've expressed more that I would like more. I'm supposed to, according to the law, right? I'm supposed to have every other weekend. And then particular holidays. So I'm not getting that. Okay, so now that I've voiced that and expressed that, I'm getting kickback that is reminiscent of the way that her mother used to speak against me or about me. Like, my own daughter is saying the same things that the mother once, would say to me, a lot of times irrationally, you know what I mean? But, so this is the point. The indoctrination is going to be strong. It won't be objective, it'll be subjective. It'll be biased, prejudicial, yeah. It'll be sexist. All men are this. It'll be, Dad, you should be glad I'm even talking to you. I don't even have to talk to you. It's that type of stuff. Who says that? Why would you say that out of everything? It's the blame that this is all your fault, and because of the way you're treating your daughter, your 13-year-old daughter, you're to blame. And so I ask, the way I'm treating my daughter, like, what do you mean? Can you give me an example of how I'm treating you bad? Nothing, no answer, right? Obviously, because there is nothing there. That's my point. It's the indoctrination that is speaking. She's reverberating the things that her mother is telling her, which are baseless and foundationless. It has no foundation. There is no foundation. There is no legitimate claim. But nonetheless, it's still voiced, expressed, as if it's factual and true. And so, again, there is no rationality here. There is no natural, no consideration of natural rights or natural law. So, no, it doesn't necessarily mean that there has to be a good outcome here. And so I guess my point is, at some point, war may become necessary. What does that mean? What do I mean by that? And this is very important. This is a very important consideration here. It's very difficult to even consider these things. I want peace more than I want a lot of things. You know what I mean? I want peace. I wish peace upon everyone, even her mother. I don't want to fight. I sat in court and basically gave her everything that she wanted because I didn't want to fight. I don't want a war over my child. I did not have a child to prove that I am a better parent than her mother. That was not on my radar when I said, or when I agreed to, or, you know, to have a child. That one day I'm going to outperform her mother and show that a father is way better than a mother. I didn't set out for that. And so war is not what I was ever looking for. And I think that men are being forced into that consideration. And I think women are taking advantage of the perceived strength of men and kind of like taunting men. Oh, you're so strong. You're so strong. Well, how come you can't beat me? You know? How come you can't beat me when it comes to your own child? You can't even defend yourself or assert your dominance, your so-called male dominance, in order to get your own daughter back. You see? Therefore proving that I, as the mother, am the legitimate power. Are you picking up what I'm putting down? This is what appears to be happening. God forbid, but I think that this is actually what is happening. And it's the system that is empowering women to act out in such a way. These things ought not be. We'll have to continue this conversation. I'll look this video over later and then expound on it greater. I mean, my mind is a bit blown. My mind is a bit blown. We're going to discuss this later. All right, stay tuned. 4:53 a.m. Central Standard Time. Make it a great day. I'm going to do what becomes necessary in this unnatural situation. Peace.